You see, assassin, our plan went off without a hitch.
Our plan.
And I will, of course, make sure your contributions are noted in my report to Count Dooku.
I'll tell him myself. Greetings, Viceroy.
I always had a good feeling about you, assassin.
Alright guys, what's going on? It's Youth, and as always, I gotta give you my Call of Duty comics and other nerd things coming up in the video. Now, let's start it off with some COD first. First, I literally just checked Twitter because, like always, I always get my news from Twitter with the leakers and whatnot. And some people said in Warzone they may have zombies coming in the gulag, or should it be called gulag? Gulag, I guess. I don't know. He's trying to make a pun, but this could be extremely interesting because it would be cool to say, like, if you kill 5 zombies you get out, or if not even, like, say you're not fighting up against the other person, right? You're not fighting the other person, not that one-on-one. You're just gotta kill 5 zombies with your pistol or something, or probably just 3, make it easy, make it quick, and you get to come back out. Because for one, that would make it easier and more fair for, I would say, for everybody to come on out. And plus, zombies are pretty easy to kill. So we still have to see how this is going to play out. Because I know zombies, they said that zombies are going to be spreading across the entire Warzone map. They're no longer going to be contained in that central area. They're going to be everywhere now. And they really do have to nuke the whole map. So it's going to be pretty freaking amazing to see how this is going to go, man. It's pretty interesting to see story-wise. But we're seeing from like a Cold War's point of view with story. And I always say this, and every time I get the chance, they should keep Modern Warfare like docile for now, because a ton of people are still playing Modern Warfare. They should keep Cold War, because a lot of people say they like Cold War, and they should have one futuristic game where it's whatever they do with it, and then they just focus on those 3 games, and they center Warzone around the storyline going on within those 3. And if you want campaign DLC, they can have it for probably 20, 30, 40 bucks. And just keep constantly giving you those multiplayer maps and just keep updating. That would be pretty perfect, because some people don't like the campaigns. Some people just don't play campaigns. Don't get me wrong, I've gone back and played 2019 COD's campaign like 3 times. It's good. I haven't played Cold War's campaign. I just don't really care much for it. But I stand by that statement. Call of Duty really should just focus on like 3 center games and have Warzone be the main center for it, and have those 3 games just surround Warzone. So that way people would constantly have to keep buying those 3 games. And once people start getting sick and tired of those 3 games, they would say, let's say, okay, 2019 Modern Warfare is the oldest. They would push out Modern Warfare and then bring in the new Modern Warfare 2 that would have a ton of new maps and a ton of the old ones too, and it would be there for like some years, keep getting support, and it would just be like a rotation in a way, That would be pretty okay. It's a pretty good idea, man. I've been giving out facts out here, but nobody be taking it. But let's get into some Star Wars. First of all, as always, because you know me, I love some Star Wars, man. If you don't like Star Wars, hey, look, I'm gonna just tell you, right? If you've never watched Clone Wars, first of all, what are you doing? Like, I might have to put a Clone Wars clip up in here, probably at the beginning or probably at the end, just so you can understand just how deep it goes with the Clone Wars. Because that right there, that show ain't no joke. I'm telling you, it's perfect for what it is. But I was listening to the investor call for that. Basically, they want the leader, Kathleen Kennedy, to be taken out of Star Wars. I really honestly got blown by that whole experience, because I was like, wow, somebody actually grew a pair of nuts. Like, somebody actually got a pair. This is the first time ever in life, dude. Like, somebody actually straight up just called it out, saying, yo, when you gonna fire this lady? Because she's basically ruined Star Wars. She's ruined a bunch of other shows. It just makes no sense that you still have her in this leadership position, and she's actively going around screwing crap up. I don't get it. Why? What's your purpose in life? Okay, breaking news. By the time I'm making this video, which is literally the 11th, and it is 10:12 a.m., They sitting over here saying that the E tool, that shovel, it's available in Warzone right now. Like, somebody's showing that. Black Ops Cold War News literally just retweeted it, saying like, it seems to appear in Warzone for now. It should be usable in Cold War in 2 hours and 10 minutes. So by the time I probably get this video up, it's gonna be ready to use. I'm not gonna play Warzone. I've already got, I think, 2 dubs, but just you get what you get, man, with Warzone, because I've honestly been having some fun, and then sometimes I just can't deal with it. Like when you play, and I'm a very petty person, especially when somebody takes my gun in Warzone. Like, I will hunt you down and kill you, because every time I get killed by somebody and I come back to my body, you will hear me in the background mumbling to myself like a crazy person, saying I want to find whoever took my gun and kill them. I will murder them until the second. I will track them down that whole game. I will chase that person down until I get my gun back. I've done that multiple times. I will leave my team by myself, kill the entire squad just because I'm that petty, teabag that person who have my gun before I finally eliminate them and get my gun back. That is just how annoyed I am when somebody takes my gun. I can't stand when somebody be touching it, man. It just irritates me. Even when my teammates take it for like a second, I still get irritated. But yeah, here's a game I've practically barely would speak on about, Fortnite, because it's got something to do with comic books. So apparently, Fortnite Battle Royale, right, has some comic books, and I think you're supposed to go out, buy the comics, put the code in for epic stuff, and then they start giving you skins and whatnot, and you start to see, because I know they're having Batman and Harley Quinn come back into Fortnite. And what they're doing with that is, I think they're supposed to have new styles or some new way for the skins to look. And then it's going to have something huge to do with the story. Now, Angry Joe and them on their show tend to watch the whole lawsuit against Epic and Apple. And I have my own opinions on that. I think that Epic is just strategically trying to, like, get into Apple's, like, phone and their, let's say, yeah, their app store. I think that's what Epic is really trying to do. Cause they have Fortnite in there, but Apple has their own app store, and they don't have any other app stores in there. I think that's what Epic is trying to do. Cause if you look at the Epic store, they have some games in there that's like really can be on mobile, and I feel it's because they're investing in more mobile stuff. I think that's what they're trying to do. I think Epic is trying to invest in mobile games, and if they make mobile games as good as Fortnite is, I think, yeah, I can see that. I would like that. I could enjoy that. But the main thing I'm really waiting on with Fortnite is I think they're bringing in like Superman, honestly, because they're saying they're bringing in superheroes. They already had the Avengers, and they already have Batman, Joker, Poison Ivy, Harley Quinn, Aquaman. I want to see Wonder Woman. I want to see Cyborg, and I really want Superman. It would be cool to see just those characters, because you know they're gonna bring in their powers and stuff, because they did that a couple seasons before. Like I still play Fortnite to this day. I don't play the battle royale aspect of it. I always play the semi kind of Team Rumble respawn thing, like the Rumble part of the battle royale. Mostly because I enjoy Fortnite for what it is. It's got the building mechanics, the shooting, the customization with the skins. The skins are freaking dope in Fortnite. You really got to give respect to Fortnite when you say that the skins are dope, and the fact that they can constantly keep bringing. I know that's a grind, and you really shouldn't be grinding out your people that hard, but you know it's pretty good for what it is, man. And the hype is still high. Like, some people are saying Fortnite's trash, these Fortnite stuff, yada yada yada. I think people mostly say that is because you can't really tend to keep up with it anymore. Some people just don't like the building aspect. They're like, I just prefer a shooter. And I made this suggestion a while back, saying Fortnite really needs a multiplayer experience where you can have the respawn, like do what Call of Duty Modern Warfare did, except without you. Could people aren't going to camp in Fortnite. They don't camp. People are aggressive. People always say, well, Call of Duty 2019 was nothing but campers. And if Fortnite takes a Call of Duty style and they just don't have the building, right? They can still have the regular mechanics, because they do it in creative all the time. They set up these creative matches where you're going against these regular people. Don't have it in creative. Have it as an official mode. Have it as an official mode. It's something, it could be a fourth brand new mode, and it'll just be like a multiplayer experience where you just have your guns. Because some leakers leaked it out a long time ago where you could have attachments customizations where your gun would look different, but it still has the same damage, same output, and battle royale, mind you. You know, they're not going to bring in the whole attachments for Fortnite because that would kind of dull it in a way. But if they have those attachments, customizations, who's to say they're not slowly testing the waters for that multiplayer experience? So now they even can compete against Call of Duty, because Call of Duty brings out a new COD every single year. But Fortnite only needs to bring out their multiplayer experience and keep dropping new maps that regular people can create, and Fortnite can buy and just keep adding on those maps. You wouldn't have to spend $60. It would be free. Fortnite is literally can break this entire system as we speak. You just have no idea how deep this can go. I get it. Some people are like, yeah, but Fortnite is sweaty. Call of Duty is sweaty. Apex Legends is sweaty. Anything dealing with money and it's free, there's going to be sweaty people in it. That's just how it is. Okay, so I'm just, bro, every time I check the news, there's always some leakers coming out with stuff. Now, some people were saying that today something was going to happen with Verdansk and the zombies, and I think that they're just going to go across the whole map, and this video is being made at like 10:19 a.m. So if I'm right, kudos to me. I was right. You owe me subscribe and a like. But they're saying on April 2nd equals the end of Verdansk, according to the to some leakers at Twitter. They're on Twitter at VGC News, and it looks like they're just regular. Yeah, they're just a regular gaming thing. So we'll have to see how that goes for that whole experience. Yeah, that whole experience. But I did somewhat get off the topic of that. So yeah, Fortnite now has comics dealing with DC, I think, because they had their comics dealing with Marvel and dealing with that whole storyline, and now that's over with. I think everything should be back to normal. With the whole Zero Point and Galactus with Thor and Iron Man and all of them, I think they should be back in Marvel, and everything should be heading towards DC now. And you could tell Fortnite's having their storyline intertwined while these different companies, because this season it was really with Disney with The Mandalorian. I really wish they would have did something else, like they would have had some different characters, but it's whatever for now. But I'm still waiting. I'm hoping for Battlefield 6. They're saying that the pre-alpha should be coming sooner rather than later, and they're having the trailer set up. And Battlefield 6 is honestly my saving grace, because I'm not playing Cold War multiplayer. I hate Cold War multiplayer. It's trash to me. It feels way too arcadey for me. Like, I get it. Some people are like, that's always the way COD has been. It's always been an arcade. Yeah, but they brought in Modern Warfare, and I love Modern Warfare for the tacticalness of it. That's why I play Rainbow Six Siege and all these other games. You know, I'm not trying to play an arcadey kind of feel. I want a tactical feel. That's why I somewhat like Battle Royale, because in a way it is somewhat kind of tactical. Because I just don't understand why some people jump out the plane and they don't have a plan, and then they just die off the rip. Just be like, let's land here. No, when I jump out the plane, I tell you, go here, push in, destroy anybody in the path, get whatever we need to get, and then just keep going from there. But to wrap all this up, I'm thinking about live streaming more on YouTube. We'll have to see how that goes for that. I honestly trying to see. Until then, guys, it's been Youth, and yeah, peace.